You hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. Let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that, and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
And a lot of people thought this was the end of the game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Looking to throw, it's Gray. They're trying to get to it. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Wants to return it.
Returner is tackled down at the 34.
Offense working from the pistol.
First and 10.
Off play action on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's going to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right. Offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time.
And they got him for the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
He now has 84 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Gray. Time to take a shot. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws toward the end zone. For and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He'll take another shot here. He's got it. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
You know, the problem with calling option is that you can't limit the hits on your quarterback, and he got absolutely leveled by the defender on that one. Now you got to wonder how many more times this coordinator wants to call that play.
And the Bulls decide to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And this kick will be marked down just inside the 45-yard line. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're bringing heat. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open man.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, I know, that was real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the back.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
The inside handoff. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner will be knocked down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming after it. Keeps the play going. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
He'll let it go to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to punch it in. takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud on him so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some field goal on the other side. Well, they're just taking that right to the face.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Ball's up to 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. He's going to run it.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
To the air, it's great. Slides away. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They barely get the punt out of their own territory. It'll be marked down just outside the 45. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He now has 56 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Feeling some heat. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. Now they're going to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Throwing right. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Running it to the right. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Slips through the line. And there he goes. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And that play is going to just ignite this offense. You got to take a shot. You want to be aggressive. What an individual effort here by the receiver hauling in that catch.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable on that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. To the air, it's Gray. It's caught. Still running up the 40. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
23 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw it again. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. Gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Working that left side now. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Dropping back, it's Gray. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before. He wants to go deep. He makes a grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Moving away from pressure. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
The Bulls will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. Gonna let it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts.
The fake, and he wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Running to the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
He leaves it with his back. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Bulls are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bulls are in the red zone. Looking for a man, it's Watts. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it from the gun. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. He's now up to 95 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll give it to the back. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's looking to throw it. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Watts. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And that pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. All the way in for the touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Quick step and go. This sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some...
Flying the friendly skies! He's in for the score. Touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in his quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Watts. Out of the backfield, he's open. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back has it. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And listen, the quarterback drops back. He's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives.
He's going up top. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The kickoff team out there getting set. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. To the air, it's Watts. He makes the connection. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second, try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Big reason why he the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Fires downfield, and it's his 4th interception of the game. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking downfield, it's Watts. They're trying to get to it. And to get rid of it quickly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Scott. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to throw it again. They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll leave it with him. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
Now improvising. Got a man. It's Smith. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. And the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Power football with the run. Tripped up for the tackle.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down mark, but tried to get to it. Got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, man, I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it. And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So
gets it in there for the touchdown.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks. I'm just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. Fourth quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. The offense starts with a short field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Oh, the attempt is no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Grabbed over the middle. It's Scott. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. He wants to throw. Finds his back in the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Okay, ready? It's 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Watts. Coming after it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the...
So much for the wet ball. It's really muffed it, and it's loose. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Going up top on first down. Avoid it. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And the Bulls will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And it'll come to rest just inside the 50-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They move the tight end all over. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Flag's flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal touch. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. A third and long coming up here. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing today. But Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it. Game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Dropping back, it's Watts. Back open in the middle. Got room at the 35. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
This one's complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs, and he muffs it, a loose football. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
By the offense.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
By the receiver.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week.